Well, hey there, and how are you today? My name is Carla. I'm an adult doll collector, and you're in my hangout. Today, we're in my living room because I want to show you the bookcase that we're going to build in the following video. I had an awful lot of fun building this, and I'm not going to lie though, it is heavily inspired by the most adorable bookcase that EDT did on her site. It was just so damn cute, and yes, I did make the little mini version of that myself because it's too cute not to. Hello. But anyway, after making it, I thought, well, I need a full-size bookcase. I would like one. So I kind of adjusted the measurements to make a full-size bookcase, and yeah, so here we go. So it's done differently than on her tutorial, but it's influenced heavily. And if you do want to build that bookcase, I encourage you to go to her site because she just has so many beautiful creations. This bookcase, it's just foam board and wood. I made a point this time of making sure that my shelves had enough room in between them to actually fit books standing up. I thought I'd try something new. Go figure. So, yeah. So anyway, let's get to it. Okay, let's go over the cut list. And before I get too far, I was thinking to myself, why am I using foam board for the carcass of this bookshelf? And I realized it's because the foam board on this build is going to be mostly covered. And so why am I going to use wood that I'm not even going to be able to see much of? So that's why on some of my builds you'll see I will use wood, and others I use foam board. Well, if it's going to be mostly covered by other things, I'm probably using foam board. Another reason I use foam board is if you're going to be doing a lot of cuts for something like this, I think it's just easier for your average person to do. It's, and the idea of me doing these tutorials is to show people how to make something that they might feel like they can make. And cutting a bunch of wood is, well, I can enjoy it. Not everyone's going to find it enjoyable, especially on a small scale. So anyway, so that's what that's about. So anyway, on to it. I have two pieces of foam board. One is the top, one is the bottom, at 4.5 centimeters by 12 centimeters. I have two more pieces of foam board, going to be at the very top of the top and bottom, if that makes sense. And these are at 5.5 by 13 centimeters. These are the two sides of the cabinet. And these are 5 centimeters across by 30.5 centimeters down. And then these are measured at 4.5 centimeters each division. I left the top larger and the bottom larger, but all of these are at 4.5. That's just what I chose. I wanted to make sure that I could put a book on, because what dunderhead do you guys all know who made another bookshelf, and left the shelf too narrow to actually stand her books up on? Would that be? Yep, that was me. So, anyways, I'm trying to not make the same mistake again. We'll get to this in a moment. This is going to be the back of it, and this is 12 centimeters across by 31 centimeters across. And I made these lines are all for where the shelves are going to go. So that's what this is about, is I pre-draw my lines. Now this. I have generally, though, I really love furniture that has this kind of thing. I've been kind of avoid it because the curve just has been actually a little intimidating. But I'm making myself get past it because, again, yes, I'm going to mention her site. EDT has done some builds that are just gorgeous, and she does use those curves, and the stuff looks so pretty. And so, well, I want to start using it too because it does look so nice. So anyway, hence the curves. So this is going to be the very front of the bookshelf, and it is 13 centimeters across and 31 centimeters down. Now what I did is I measured in 1 centimeter from each side, and I drew a line. I then also drew a line from that 1 centimeter square across the top, and a line across the bottom, so I know this is my bottom, this is my top. And then I went in until I could draw, and I drew another 1 centimeter line, going all the way down here. So I knew what size these were. And then to make these, I think, did I use one of my handy dandy cups again? Yep, I did. I used one of these to make my outline. And then I just, had the lines going straight up the rest of it. And of course, and you can see these are a little messy. I am not fantastic at cutting on the curve. So I still need to clean this up, but this is real stuff, folks, okay? And so, I definitely not the perfect crafter, but this is how I made these. Now, to get started, right? Which is what you came here for. Oops. There are some wood parts. Now there's going to be, I'm not showing you the whole cut list because a lot of it, I'm telling you now, I'm making it up as I go along, okay? So I know the basics of how I want it to look. Then after that, well, there we go. So I have wood like this, and I have 6 of them. These are the shelves, and these are 4.5 by 12 centimeters. And then I cut a whole bunch of these. And this is actually just the leftover wood pieces from these when I was cutting them down. And I'm going to be using these to put in the shelves, like so, on each side, just to make sure the shelves have a little bit more to sit on, because I don't want my shelves going all over the place. And so I think I cut 12 of these. There should be 12 here. And before I go too far with any of this, I will be sanding. And remember, when you sand, you want to get rid of it, vacuum it up. Preferably find a way of vacuuming up. If you just toss it away, it's in the air and it's still not good for you. Just saying. Now, I promise, let's get on with the video. right. Now this is some trim that I want to be able to put on. And I actually, since I plan on using this on a few builds, I made myself a template. So, and it's just, I just drew this out. The middle part does not come quite as low as the ends. And so what I did is I traced this to make 4 of these that I'm going to glue together. And then for the sides, I just traced the ends and then did the middle. And I'm going to be gluing 4 of these together for the sides. Okay, so we have the basic made. If you wanted to, you could paint this up or cover it up, whatever you want to do to give it its color and call it good. I myself wanted a little bit more because I'm more. So anyway, we're going to start dressing it up a bit. So I have some of these. You see these pretty much every build. But this time I am actually going to take a look at the pieces I have and see if they're warped, like this one is. And maybe I can find one that is not warped, like this one. Guess what? I'm actually going to not use the warped one. Thought I'd give it a try. See how that goes. So what I want to do is put one on, you know, the edge here, and as usual I'm going to measure as I go. I'm just, you know, I want to cut down to about here, and all the cuts will be measuring as I go. So let's dress this thing up and see what it looks like. Well, this is the end of our video, and I thank you for joining me while we got to build this bookcase. I am very happy with it. I really am. Again, I'm loving the colors, and I'm going to probably keep building furniture that reminds me of my grandma's home until I stop feeling like it, I guess. But this one, of course, I did the the epoxy, and then I did 2 coats of my combination of burnt umber and black gloss. I did not coat it with anything else. I rather actually like it better this way, so I decided to leave it just as is. And yeah, I just think it's great. I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to creating more furniture to make a really cool house. Apparently I'm kind of liking these dark kind of colors for this. I like the dark colors with the light backgrounds. Now, in my own house though, you know what? It's light colored wood, farmhouse style. Okay, it's very simple. It's also much more affordable. So, yeah. But the dolls can have other things. They get a variety of furniture because there will be other furniture that will be getting built. But yeah, I hope that the tutorial is clear, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Now, if you like this video, please hit like. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much for being a subscriber. My subscribers are the best people in the whole wide world. I can't help it. It just happens to be true. It's just how it is. Sorry, folks, but they're just the best. So if you want to be a subscriber, I do provide a subscribe button. It's red. It says subscribe. It's on this side. All you have to do is hit it and you are a subscriber. And have I mentioned just how much I love my subscribers? Comment down below. Let me know what you think of things. If you take the time to comment, I will take the time to answer. I really do love hearing from you guys. I really do. Sharing is caring. Go ahead and share this video. You never know who might be looking to build a bookcase for their own dollhouse. You just never know. And well, I think that's about it. So it's nighttime where I am. But for you, no matter what time of day it is, whether tomorrow or night, I do hope it's fantastic because you deserve fantastic